busy day ahead of us. I mean, the police department's been booked all day, and frankly, it's 3:43 p.m., and we've already had 85 bookings today. It's pretty ridiculous, and right now I got an anonymous tip saying that there's this whole illegal data mining organization happening in Paul Chango's pawn shop. So I'm on my way right now to the pawn shop. I really hope I don't get kidnapped by some domestic terrorists or some kidnappers. Otherwise, I just don't want to be abducted in general. But thankfully, I'm an accomplished officer, and that'll never happen to me.
Attention, this is not a test. There has been a theft of a human being by the name of Officer B. He is an esteemed detective of the police department, and his presence is missed dearly. If you have any information as to where his sudden disappearance has been, please contact your local Denny's and ask for the Grand Slam. He was last seen entering a local pawn shop at an undisclosed location. Again, contact your Denny's for the Grand Slam. Thank you. Back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Why are you doing this? Why do it? Oh, God. Why is there a hood on? I know where I am. I know I'm at the pawn shop. Oh. I literally know where I am. Why? I know who you are. I can find out who you are. I'm not scared of you. What is this? Oh. Okay. Phone's going off. Just thought I'd let you. Okay. If you had to choose one element from this term that stood out to you most, what would it be? While I love this class and its structure, I have a shockingly immense amount of respect for our textbook. Ideas and Details by M. Garrett Bauman has served as an invaluable tool in improving my learning. This selection has provided extensive insight regarding writing in general, and I have seen my writing abilities improve dramatically as a result. Upon revisiting my older works, I realized how comparatively lacking my style was. All of the student essays nested within our textbook are engaging and interesting to read. For the first time within schooling, I have not hated assigned reading. I believe that a primary contributor to my interest is the writing style that Bauman uses. Bauman never sounds bored with his book, and this translates into a fun-to-read textbook. Can I go to the bathroom? Yeah, thanks. Wow! Someone really woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. I just want to use the bathroom though, bro. What is this again? Can I get a tissue? Can I get a tissue? I've been in this pawn shop before. It's like up there. No, I need a tissue. 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 Hey, thanks. Please name and explain one piece of information you learned in this class that you believe will stick with you and be used in future classes. I personally believe the most useful lesson learned through this class is the emphasis on stylization. Prior to our lessons, I fell into a habit of writing in a dry and professional style. It simply made sense in my past situations. Prior experience included writing persuasive speeches and fulfilling school assignments. I now understand that while professionalism is a necessity, a writer should not be afraid to have a bit of fun. Writing our inquiries was a generally entertaining experience as well. Lessons in style will continue to impact my writing style in general for years to come. This change in focus has already impacted my life outside of the classroom. An excellent example of this is my speeches. Traditionally, I have favored a very dry and persuasive form of speaking. Within this last speech season, I have elected to shift gears and attempt entertainment speaking instead. This speech was a dive into the specifics on memes in our world, but there was still a problem. It wasn't funny. It had its fair share of dry humor, sure, but this did not translate into widespread appeal. The issue is that it sounded like an informative speech, not a speech to entertain. After we began reading ideas and details, I decided it would be in my best interest to revise my speech. Since changing this content, the speech has begun performing quite well and has even placed first on multiple occasions. I cannot be thankful enough for the lessons that I have learned from this class. I need to pee again. Really, man? Alright, I peed, everything should be fine. But I'm thirsty. Can I have some water? You guys have any water? What is this? This isn't water. This is green. Do you think water is green? Where did you get this? I want to see. This golden bottle that... Okay, wait. Let me peel off this sticky note that says water. Homemade sodium pentothal Grandma's Truth Serum. I am not going to drink this. I am going to drink... You know what? Oh my God, thank you for showing me the way. I now see life as God wanted me to see it, and I will speak only the truth to you. Speaking of the truth, if you were to add one assignment to English 1010, what would it be and why? And how would you plan this assignment? That's a great question. You know what? Terrace cameraman guy, you. Could you zoom in on my face a little bit? This one's a little serious. Perfect. Thank you. I have thoroughly enjoyed all assignments we have been given in this class. Not only are assignments challenging, but they're genuinely enjoyable to take part in. However, if I were to add an assignment, it would likely be a media critique. Essentially, a student would be required to pick a piece of media, such as a film, album, or novel, and provide an in-depth analysis of their opinion on it. Students would not only have to develop an in-depth opinion of the media in the question, but also analyze the structure of the work objectively. I believe critiques would be a positive assignment for multiple reasons. Chiefly, critiques require writers to be concise and articulate with their opinions. It can be easy for a student to claim that they do or do not like a film or album, but it is much more difficult to establish all of the elements that are compelling or repulsive to them. Critiques are also important in teaching the skills of balancing subjectivity and objectivity. Any reviewer can explain how they feel, but it takes far more effort to create a commentary on the true quality of a work. Examining works of particularly high or low quality serve as an improvement on a writer's own style, word choice, and content. Ideally, this assignment would be completed in the span of a single week. Students could be provided a single day to pick a work of their choice and establish background research on it. A second day could be used analyzing the work and beginning critiques. Another day would be useful in continuing the writing of critiques, but a fourth day would be valuable in regards to peer editing and nearing completion. One final day, if utilized properly, could be dedicated to finishing the work and submission. To maintain conciseness, it would be wise to urge students to keep the word count to 1,200 to 1,500 words. I really like that truth serum, but I'm going to be honest, I don't feel very good. I don't think that was water. I don't know what any of this... I'm not even bound to this chair. I can just leave if I really... I don't need to pee anymore, but I do need to maybe throw up. So if we could take a little break for that. Wow. I feel terrible. I'm not going to do... I am actually done. I'm serious. That is an electric razor. That is an electric razor. That, you cannot hurt me with that. But I just want to leave. I want to go home. So I'll tell you what. I'm going to read this anyway out of apathy, not because you want me to. Get out. That's what I thought. How has this course and coursework affected your own work habits and work ethic for future courses? While this course has been demanding and time-consuming, it has improved my work habits overall. Between investing out-of-class time in peer editing critical inquiries and essentially losing 2 days to filming assignments, I have learned the value of truly caring about one's own work. I have felt very passionate about my work ethic throughout this class. This sense of passion is likely to transcend this class and simply become a part of day-to-day life. The load of coursework has never felt excessive nor lacking. There is generally always another task to be done. I did not find that the adjustment period for the class was particularly long, and procrastination was simply not a possibility, so I was forced to break that habit. Now, I do not rely on procrastination, and for this, I am grateful. This class has proven to be influential in my view of work habits, and I believe it will continue to do so. What now? I read your script. I peed in your pee pan. That's the end. That's the end game. It's been hours. It's been actual hours. Why are you still filming me? Do you really care? Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I know you're not particularly smart. That's why you've kidnapped me, presumably. But tell you what. 10, 11, 12, $13 and 10, 15 cents. Okay? Now you didn't see anything. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Criminals only deserve pain and suffering. And personally, I don't think the Eighth Amendment should exist. Looks like the law wins again today. So remember, kids, the next time that you're in a situation like Detective B was, you just have to remember to know your rights. Read the Constitution. Read the Bill of Rights. Memorize them. Ensure that when it comes down to it, you know your Second Amendment and your 12th Amendment, and you remember every single detail. You may be in a situation where even the court systems will fail you, and that is why I impart to you feelings of vigilance and justice. And gun safety. It's important. So remember, in the eyes of the law, the guns can hurt people. Practice gun safety and make sure that if there's a gun in your house, that it's locked up and safe. This'll do. It's all over. There's no more pain. No more pain. No more pain. It's all over. It's all over. It's all over.
Don't do crime. Follow the law. Respect your parents.
You can't hear it? But Take On Me by Aha is playing in my brain. And it's really good. It's played on a synthesizer.
Okay.